What is up, guys? Blue here, and today I got something a little bit different. In the background gameplay, you'll see me going, I believe, 23-9 in domination with Mr. Walk and Rage. In the beginning, I kind of do a little bit bad, but then I pick it up later on, and this is pretty much the first time of me actually trying out the AN-94 for the gun it really is, because Lightbound told me that I'm a scrub for using the MTAR. So I'm like, fine, I'll use the AN, show you how bad it is, and apparently I was wrong and it's amazing, and I'm sorry, Sam, if you're watching this. Alright, anyways, so what this is all about is pretty much camping versus conservative gameplay, because there's a lot of hype and confusion around both of them. And I personally know a lot of people who mistake the two, and basically if you don't know, and which you probably do know, and you've definitely done it at some point in your life, whether it's playing Call of Duty or Halo or pretty much any other online multiplayer game, camping is essentially staying in the same spot for a pretty long duration of time, where you pretty much just sit there and wait for people to walk by, as that guy just did right there. So basically, yes, that is camping. You wait for people to walk by, you pick them off. Doesn't matter if you go, I don't know, 5 kills, 23 deaths. It doesn't matter, because campers are usually horrible players anyways. Sorry. And the difference between the two is that conservative gameplay is a lot different, but it kind of involves the same elements. Right here, yeah, I kind of admit I camp a little bit because I know the enemies are going to be coming in this lane because that's where they spawn. But basically, conservative gameplay is where you don't, it's more like defense. You stay in the same general area, but you don't push out too far and be aggressive with it, because that wouldn't be, I don't really know what that would be. That'd just be aggressive gameplay, I suppose. But conservative is where you're holding down a position or pretty much a chunk of the map. You're not staying in the same spot. You're moving frequently, and I just get a lot of hate on that, because usually I like to play conservative. Occasionally I'll do a little bit of teeny tiny camping here and there, just like this, because I know the enemy's gonna be right there. I got my UAV up, so obviously he's gonna be coming through that. But for the entire gameplay almost, I'm in this general area around B, because that's where the fight really is. Right here I see a guy ADSing the door. I know he's right there in my UAV. I don't have any tacticals or lethals until I grab that scav pack, which I managed to get without dying. Threw it at him, blew it up in his face. Not sure how I get the kill right here. I guess I'll just blame that on lag on my end. But yes, conservative gameplay and camping, because the majority of the 5-year-old Call of Duty community is generally camping. Now, I don't see how you can get an AGR like I just did while camping, because that's just not possible. And I know some of you are gonna probably think, but he's just staying in the same area, that's considered camping. Not necessarily. Camping is when we need an actual definition, and my definition of that is pulling a Lightbound, which is basically you sit down, you ADS, and wait for someone to walk by. You blast them, you reload, and that's it. That's your gameplay experience. And conservative is that you're staying around, you're being fluid, you're holding down the position for the majority of the game, and in this case, domination. You definitely want to have that conservative gameplay. I know a lot of people, including Sam, I'm mentioning him a lot in this commentary, gonna have to put him in the title now, but he thinks that domination is generally a very campy, semi-conservative, it's an all-around game. It includes aggressiveness, campingness, and conservative. But it's not that all bad. I mean, in this lobby, there's only, I think, one guy, and he was just using a thermal, so, I mean, dual band, sorry. He was using a dual band and ADSing, but I wasn't even on that part of the map a lot anyways. But yes, and here, once again, I'm being conservative, and you should, it's not that hard to pull off. You just want to hold down the position. It helps your team win. You rack up points. And if I wasn't at B, we probably would have lost, because if I pretty much held down B the majority of the match, so that's why we are at such a huge lead. You have no idea how I managed to pull that kill. That guy was absolutely atrocious at this game. Right here, I get the AGR. I get pissed off because I can't throw it because I'm EMP'd. Makes sense. Can't throw a bottle on the ground because your electronics are disabled. But yeah, welcome to Call of Duty. Just barely called that in. Score limit reached 200 to 129, and I believe 23-9? Yep, 23-9 with 7 defends. Wouldn't have done that without the conservative gameplay. Bye-bye camping. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.